Hi, this is Andrew Bridgewater from thementalhealthcoach.net from Larnaca in Cyprus, where it's very early in the morning. I've just got up to do a cycle ride, and I wanted to talk this morning briefly about worry. Now, worry is something that many of us are experiencing right now. There seems to be quite a lot to worry about in the world. And I had a situation arise this morning that I worried about for a little while until I actually understood the mechanics of what was going on. And I just want to share that with you in the hope that it might help you deal with worry more effectively. Because if you know my backstory, you realise that even as a chartered psychologist, I found myself in a mental hospital with severe depression in 2006 as a result of a business decision I made out here in Cyprus. I literally worried myself almost to death about it, feeling very suicidal. And looking back now, that worry, that situation that I worried about seems quite ludicrous even. The problem hasn't gone away, but my attitude to it has changed, my perspective on it has changed. And this morning something happened where some money that is being sent to me from abroad was returned because the details in the account were wrong. And suddenly I started to worry. It's a significant amount of money. I started to worry that the money might go missing. And then I understood and I realised in a moment the mechanics. Worry looks very real. And if you think about it, it's designed to keep us safe on a primitive level. But unfortunately, many of us have lost touch with that safety device and we kind of overthink it. And when we worry about something, we imagine all sorts of situations, events. We, if you like, catastrophize. And it was that led me to end up in a psychiatric hospital. But when I realised the mechanics of what was going on, that my thoughts, I was literally overthinking the situation. It's a little bit like a train that's in a station. You get on and you start worrying. The train picks up speed and you realise you can't get off. But what's going on there is that our thinking is literally creating that reality. It isn't the situation or the circumstance that's creating that reality. It's our thinking about it. And Shakespeare says this in Hamlet, there's nothing good or bad, only thinking makes it so. That's Hamlet, Act 2, Scene 2. Now, sounds all very philosophical and fascinating, but it's so true. And Shakespeare knew so much about psychology as well as being a brilliant playwright. So I just urge you to reflect on this, that there's nothing good or bad, only thinking makes it so. And it may well be that that money comes back to me at a better exchange rate, or something else happens that I wouldn't have envisaged that would improve the situation, rather like has happened in here in 14 years since I made that business decision out here. I'm able to come out here and enjoy Cyprus, and I would never have imagined that in the catastrophizing that I was doing in 2006. So worry is designed to keep us safe. Unfortunately, it's become dysfunctional for many of us, and particularly at the moment, it's really helpful to understand the mechanics of that. And I say a lot more about this at thementalhealthcoach.net, where there's a free audio course where you can learn about how to deal with stress in natural, holistic ways, using a combination of diet and lifestyle and psychology. And it's this very different approach to the psychology of stress that I work with these days. So this is Andrew Bridgewater from thementalhealthcoach.net, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.